Bro, just imagine.
The Belgian pretzel?
She's not telling you who it is, nothing.
But yo, look,
Nigga, you could be sitting next to the boy. That's what I'm saying. I was just about to say. You could be sitting next to the man that eats it. Oh, nah,
so hold on. So, hey,
what's the question? Speaking to the mic, Nev. Nev, speaking to the mic.
Yeah, this is one of my boys.
If y'all don't fucking tell me I'm scrapping
No, that's the mic, Nev. That's the mic.
Don't fucking tell me.
Yeah.
This is the H&H Podcast. I'm your host, Scott. And I'm the co-host, Duke. And to my left here, I got my man, Neff.
Yeah.
To my right, I got my brother, Eno, in the building.
What up?
Well, hold up. You can't forget my cameraman, dude in the back, little Mexican. My man, Lo. Orale, vato. Hello, Cam Holmes. This is so Dominican. Dominicans, Speaking of Dominicans, how was y'all Dominican Independence Day?
Wow. Independently nice. You heard me?
All right, so we're gonna go. How was the rest of the week?
Yo, ain't you have Dominican?
No. How was the rest of the week, guys? It was all drama's fault. I had my suit on. It was a rainy day.
Smoke weed every day.
How was y'all week though? Everything Gucci, you know? Same shit, different day. It's cool. I was setting up a lot of photo shoots coming up. People don't know I'm a photographer. I own a business. So I own the company. It's called Benoit Professional. I don't know why I'm talking into this mic. Shit don't work. But I got a company called Benoit Professional Touch. Everybody look that up. Benoit Professional Touch. For underscores under each word. If you want to look me up on IG. It's lit though. So I took a break. So I came back. And like everybody's setting up shoots. So like it's been busy.
Michael Jordan of this
I'm out here in the streets, man. I keep telling y'all niggas this.
Retired came back.
I'm out here in the streets, yes, but I don't play for the Wizards. So
he came back to play for the Bulls for the first time.
Yeah, no, this is my first retirement to come back. Yeah, I just went on vacation for a couple of months.
So you still Mike?
I'm definitely still Mike. But so I came back and did that. On top of that, as y'all can see, we trying to set this up. We trying to finish this, so we was taking care of that. And on top of that, my mom decided she wants to put a home theater in her garage. So I went ahead and bought supplies and, you know what I mean, in the middle of doing that now. So it's been a crazy week, but it's been a productive week, you know. So, you know what I mean, like, I fucks with those productive weeks.
How was your week, my man?
Celebrating Dominican Independence Day, like you said.
It's hard to follow that one, huh?
Yeah, he can follow. He got the silk, the velvet.
I mean, silk the shocker.
The velvet wave cap. Yo, how much of those? How much that put you back? The velvet wave caps. How much that put you back? Like good $22? Huh? That has to be a strong $22.
He said, hell no.
Like that shit don't be creased. Like that shit don't be creased. Like that shit is crazy.
Yo, when you take the do-rag
How was your week? Oh, hold on. What happened?
When you take the do-rag off, it says Suavemente. Does a song play?
Suavemente.
Suavemente. My boy's back surprising. Suavemente.
Yo, he wasn't back.
What the? Man, some. Oh, man, I'm confused.
Yo, crazy.
Yo, man, how's the Mercedes-Benz dealership? How's that going over there?
Yeah, the Benz is big back. Third row.
I heard the windshield wipers weren't working this week.
You got the big body Benz.
It was a G-Wagon.
I heard that third row was popping though.
Benz man,
I heard that.
yeah, that's me.
You got the 8-passenger.
Yo, that's crazy.
I heard that shit had a real beat. That shit had a catback exhaust system on it, like.
My boy AMG.
Yo, what it do?
Sound like a cougar. Ah man, last time I seen that Benz, I think the color was like brilliant silver when I seen it drive by. It's like a brilliant silver. Yo, your birthday? It was like a brilliant silver.
What was that?
Yo, son.
That brilliant summer is a color code for the summer.
Yo,
On the better thing.
so
Yo,
you
Ray,
see me in a good mood.
how was your week, man?
So what's going on, man? Got some
Oh man, big news for my man Ray. AKA.
So from here on out, I'm sorry to break it to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the good news, my man.
Nah, yo, I start my new job Monday. You already know. Turning the page on to the next chapter.
Man, about to be a dad. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, listen, you know when I went to my job to let them know, like, yeah, I'm out there.
Oh, you hit him with it?
Yeah, so my
Oh, you hit him with the 2 week notice, or you hit him with the
like 1 week
tomorrow?
notice.
Oh, nah.
I think it's 1 week.
I'm gonna put all my vacation in this week, and then next week I'm not.
Chill, yo, I had a coworker that tried to do that, and then we're like, yo, I'm gonna work this. I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice. I'm gonna work this week and my PTO for the next week because I gonna have to pay for me for that. They were like, give me your keys now.
Yup.
Hey, give me your keys now. You out.
Seriously?
Oh, they fired him?
They fired him on the spit out, my boy.
They ain't paying your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, nah, it's crazy.
They,
But they still had to pay him. Those PTO days were
Yeah.
accumulated, so they still had to pay him.
From prior to.
But
Oh, so you get paid for your like it's a certain job. They
But
pay
you
for
just
your
saying you're not
PTO.
coming
If it's
in this week.
accumulated,
Yeah.
You say you're not coming in this week or the week you took PTO. Just keep it moving up. We'll send you a check. We'll send you a check.
What?
Got a check in.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Get a check in. Yeah, man,
I
but
don't do that, shot.
no, it's crazy. It's crazy. I told my manager, I was like, yeah, man, it's my week's notice. Like I had a type of letter and everything. Swear for Jesus, my boy. This guy said, so how many months y'all in? I was like,
So you really thought you was having
nah,
a kid?
he was like, you know, you got a pregnant man. I know what this
That's the
move.
only reason
The
you're
crazy
here.
part, he goes, like, I know what this move is. I did it. I was like, yo, let me get this letter right back.
He's Dominican?
He's Rican, Spaniard, Portuguese, Puerto Rican, and Mexican. I think I said Rican twice, but
It's cool.
It's
That's
cool.
No, it's different.
I mean,
Puerto Ricans are
It-
different.
I'm just
confused.
confused on why you know
It was,
everything he is.
dude. It was.
We've been working together for a while.
You know, that was my hiring
That's what
manager.
it comes together.
That was my hiring manager.
Ah,
Then he moved to another branch, and he became. That was like my work dad.
That's okay. Wow.
I mean, no homo.
No,
Don't
that's-
take that the wrong way or anything.
I definitely took
That
that.
was my dude, yo. Shout
That
out
was
to
your
my
daddy.
If you
That
ever
was
watch
your-
this,
that
if
was
you
your
don't watch
daddy.
this, you better start watching this. Alright, I'm gonna come after you. And you never mind.
So that was your daddy.
That was my don't.
That was your daddy. That was your work. That was your work daddy.
That was work. That was work, pops. All right, we're gonna keep this very cordial. That was work, pops. Yeah, man. You already know.
That's what's up, man.
Moving on to bigger things.
Congrats, my brother.
That's all.
That's all.
Hey,
That's all, folks.
hello. How was your week, man?
good, man. For me, it's
All right, cool. So,
damn.
damn.
I wish I could add to that story, but shit.
Christian Dior.
Yo, rest in peace.
See, you ain't do nothing this week. You just worked. Like, hey,
Yeah,
look.
bro. Trying to get this grind, you know.
Yeah, man.
What are you trying to get?
Bill collectors called this week. Nothing like that. You good? You straight?
Like Bill Collector always calls.
You hear me?
Scam
Like
like
cost
shit.
more than your girl, ain't
Niggas be calling. When can I expect this payment? You
Word.
can expect this shit anytime you want.
Yo,
You can expect it anytime you want.
bruh.
And I'm just not sending it in, but you can expect it.
Yeah, Scam Likely always calling me. Always checking up on me.
Yo, that scam lightly, so that shit checks up on me more than my girl does.
Get.
Get the gat, get the gat. Was that?
What you said, big fella? What you said, big fella?
Speaking,
you might not need to cut this.
Damn.
I'm gonna need you to talk louder in the mic,
You
sir.
heard? If we had the mics, we would have heard.
yeah, I would have enhance, please. What you said, bitch, nigga?
So yeah, fellas, man. So I got let's do a little deep dive here on the marijuana ban in the NBA being relinquished. I want to know everybody's thoughts on the puff pass. You heard me?
I think they should have been did this. Honestly.
Is the NBA just finding out like this shit helps out people? Like weed really
Well,
helps or anything? Or they would just
actually, David Stern was real adamant about it. The ex-commissioner who had just passed away. Rest in peace to him. But he was like big on it after he was educated about it and everything. He was actually pushing more towards them legalizing it for them to use. Right now, the ban is off, which meaning is they're not gonna test you for it, but it's still not legal. You know what I mean? You can't just smoke.
Use it at your own will, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
no,
You want to use it? Nah, but we're not going to touch you on it.
Talking
Smoke
about
weed
that-
every day.
Talking about that, on the interview that he had with Al Harrington,
Yeah.
he said like once the pharmaceutical business finds a way to make money, then all four major sports leagues are gonna pass that law. But for now, they ain't passing that law officially.
Yeah.
Once the pharmaceutical business find a way to
Where
make
they-
money out of
where it
it,
could benefit. Yeah.
it can benefit them like they always have. Then like all four major leagues are gonna pass that.
Sounds like the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Typical regular deal with the U.S. in
Trying to
general.
find out how to tax it.
Yeah,
how
like-
tax it.
At the end of the day.
Other states did. That's what they doing it. I mean, PA just.
It should have been freaking passed.
I'm still waiting for PA to do it. Like I don't smoke anyway. Like I don't know why I'm waiting for it. I don't smoke. Maybe I think for my people that do smoke. You know what I mean?
Would you if it, my bad though? Would you if it was like prescribed? No.
I don't like the feel. I don't care that it's legal. Like I mean, illegal. I don't care about none of that. It's just the fact that I don't like the way it makes me feel. I feel mad, like paranoid.
It don't make me.
I could sit all day with you guys, but when I smoke, it's like, yeah, no, like I be here with it, like the first time I smoked weed. Let me tell you about the story, people. All right, look, don't judge me though.
Yeah, good
Like, so the first time I smoked weed, I was at my brother's crib. Right, so we was at my brother's crib, and we was like blowing down. That's when I used to go out with Christiana. You remember Christiana back in the day? So I was going out with her. So we blew it down. Pause. And like I had to pee, but I felt like I peed on myself. Like I was sitting there like, yo, I gotta pee, and I kept checking my jeans. Like, did I pee on myself? Like that's how high and paranoid I was. And after that day, I was just like, yeah, no, never again. But I do smoke like once every like 14 years.
I think last time I
Twice.
smoked was with you
Don't put that out there, Scott.
for your birthday a couple years ago.
That was the 14th year. That's when I was turning 28. I was turning 28, right? All right.
Nah.
The first one was okay, Scott.
Yeah, I think they should. I think the other major sports leagues should just take a page out of the MLB because the MLB they don't have bans and stuff and they're chilling. You know, it's one of those leagues. I think it's the most high-rated leagues that you want to play for. Like all those players, except for this whole Astros situation that's going on, but all those players are very happy with what's going on within the league when it comes to rules and players and stuff like that. So, hopefully they do take the entire ban because at the end of it, I mean, we've seen podcasts like all the smoke podcasts and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and they were talking about how some of these dudes take these ridiculous pills before the game just to take the pain away.
Just to be able to walk after
Excuse
the
me,
game.
take
type.
this pill
Yeah.
before the game just to
Nah,
take the pain
nah,
away.
nah.
I said take the pain.
No, you got it. You got it.
Regardless, scratch that. Which is probably hurts you more because you got to think about it. You're building all that up in your liver
That's
and
hurting
kidney
your
and
body
everybody,
way
you know what I'm
more
saying?
than.
And they were talking about how they did that so many times. I'm sorry that I'm cutting. So many times throughout their career that it affected them so bad they couldn't even sit straight.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them sitting, and then 10 minutes later they have to like move to the side because their liver is on some shit. So hopefully they follow the MLB, man, and it's all about the players because without the players are the entertainment. If
Yeah,
they're not
facts.
happy, then they're not going to perform the way or we're not going to pay big bucks to go watch them, and then the business is going to lose money. So, and that's what they care about. All they care about is money. So.
I agree.
Well, I say,
I
to
should
me,
that already.
honestly, to me, I don't like it how you basically like supplying these athletes from high school all the way to the pros with freaking mad pills,
Shots, all that.
shots, but they can't smoke weed. Fuck is going on?
Weed's a herb.
It's natural. It comes from the earth.
As long as it's not synthetic. You know?
Yeah, as long as
But
the
then,
lab.
but then you gotta look at it too. Like it wasn't legalized a lot. You know what I mean? So that's not an option that they had. Period. You know what I mean? That's
No,
why they
which is
never.
understandable. You're right. That's understandable.
I feel like if it was legal, then they would have been looked at it a different way from you know what I mean, back in the day. But for now, like you can't put the option on the table. Period. If it was illegal, you know what I mean? They can't be like, oh, weed helps you with this. That's cool. That's cool, but we can't use it. You know what I mean? We can't use it. But now, for the fact that weed is being legal in so many places, now they're exploring that option. Like You know what? Okay, like this solved this, this solved this. Why can't we use it? Now you can make that. You can make that argument now. You couldn't do that before. You couldn't use that argument, but now you can make that argument. Like, hey, look, I get it. You know what I mean? But we can still use that.
Like my biggest thing is just do your research on it and just become educated on it. And honestly,
and that's probably why they started legalizing in places.
Yeah,
the people started noticing like
if
it's helping people out.
Yeah, like just being educated on it fixes a lot. Like whether you're gonna do it or not, just be educated on it so you understand.
But at the same time too, if you think about it, like if you just like step in a little deeper in, like people that got anxiety, like me, right? Like weed helps that out a lot. But if you're getting it off the streets, you're not buying no more pills. You're not buying no more pills, people losing money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's probably
that goes what Eno was saying with the pharmaceutical.
Yeah, they probably been know about this, but they was like, yeah, but we're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when they found a way to make money off of it, then they popping it off, and that's why like other states they found weed dispensaries and shit like that where they could make hella bread off of it. Cause you see the price on those?
Nah, yeah.
The price is crazy to go to a dispensary. You know what I mean? Like something that's like $20 is like $60 in a dispensary. They taxing motherfuckers, but they getting it. You know, just to be legal, people are gonna pay for that.
Talking about weed, I did a lot of research.
You like cocaine? What you saying? It's crazy.
You know the person that basically named the marijuana, Henry Kissinger. He basically like forced like the United States government to like.
Why you know this one? Why you know this?
No, because it's helpful. Like he was the one that basically was like, oh, we're gonna limit marijuana, and anybody that basically trying to like do this shit. Like he was the one that basically started the war on drugs. You can look it up. Like
you know, I need you in the courtroom with me. Like when I get in trouble for some shit, like Eno's gonna be like, Eno gonna open his book like, look, Judge, weed was first announced in 1963. Like he's gonna be putting mad info out there to help him. I need you on my team.
But everybody, yo,
Scott is worthless. I don't
search him, shit, yo. Henry Kissinger, bro. He was the one that basically did all this bullshit from back in the days. He was the one that started the war on drugs. Oh yeah, we're gonna freaking legal this shit. Like we're gonna like get everybody locked up, all that shit. That's what it was. I guess us.
I just don't like how it's illegal just because they can't tax it. You know what I'm saying? Which is it's understandable.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
But the thing is, like you said, dude, it's outrageous where something you could get on the street for $20, their dispensaries like $60. Like, come on, like that makes you want to go get it illegally sometimes. Yeah. So I understand it. You know, I get it. So
that's the only way they're gonna make money. Look.
But I like how sometimes these players, it's a medicine for them to comprehend, to bring them down. Mm-hmm. Like PTSD, I heard it's good for them to like bring them down to like relax them. I think it's a positive thing. I just think they need to take a positive look in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Now let's be reasonable. I just think they jack them prices up because it's high demand.
Yeah, they know. If everybody does it, why not put up the price? Exactly. You know what I mean? That's how the state say. If everybody does it, why not put up the price? Like yo, when this hits the NFL, it's gonna be crazy. Because how many people getting caught up in cars with weed and getting suspended for this and all this extraness? Like
Scott knows. This team's very notorious for this.
Listen, man.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So when
this here without pills and shots.
When they make that rule for the NFL, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be less people get suspended, less drama, less bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody smokes it. Why not just legalize it? You know what I mean?
You might as well give it a shot or try it. You see how it goes. You
talking about me? For me?
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about athletes. I'm talking about athletes.
That sound like Lil Wayne.
I feel like they should all just smoke it at once and be like they can't spend us all. They make money off of us.
What? They
can shut down the whole team.
Once they take a page out of the whole prohibition era, they gonna figure out that they're gonna make mad money out of it.
Exactly.
It's all about
that's what happened with the alcohol and stuff.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, man, but it's cool. I just want to see where everybody was heads at because it's been like a controversial thing.
I'm all for it. Like I think it's
past.
I don't think you can harm.
I'm all
I don't think you can harm players do it anyway, regardless or not. So.
Yeah, so you might as
You
well
gotta
just don't
realize
smoke with Snoop.
There's indica, there's sativa, so there's the type to smoke to get you focused and stuff like that, and then there's other ones that you
That's-
smoke that
that's
calm
Snoop.
you down, lay you down, lay you
And
back.
And then they got the Snoop ones.
And that's what a lot of them smoke. They do it like after games and stuff, so they're not sore. And,
relaxes their mind.
yeah, they're just able to relax. You gotta hop back on a plane or whatever. Like you're trying to chill.
Then you got the third. Then you got the one that Snoop smokes.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, no, you leave that one alone. Cat Williams was talking about the one he smoked. Cat Williams said he was higher than he ever was in 2.3 seconds. He said it looked like a smoking Olympics. He was just. He was like, I looked up. I was wondering why I was so high. I looked up. It's 4 of us. It's 3 blunts in rotation.
6 blunts.
Oh, 6 blunts in rotation. It was just like.
When they had 2 blunts in my hand, like,
He said Snoop got up and walked right back in there. He said, hold up, but wait, we're not going to take a break. My brother got me high as hell once too. It's crazy.
Question: do y'all remember the first time y'all smoked weed? Can y'all?
Yeah, no, I read it to my
I'm not gonna
story.
incriminate myself.
I read it to my story.
never smoked weed in my life.
Yo,
Didn't he just say he smoked on my birthday?
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wow.
I'm just trying to help my brothers out.
Nah.
Wow.
It's not in my system.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Nah,
It's too much work,
I
bro.
can't think of the first
Eno,
time.
imagine Eno.
I can't remember the first time.
Okay.
Imagine, you can? He has a lot of first experiences.
Whoa, my man, what are you talking about?
Are you indicating or something? Anything specific?
No, I don't like this.
Anything Pacific?
Anything specific.
Anything Pacific?
Now, if you want to elaborate.
What happened with your first time?
Nah, I did. I pulled.
Endo.
I pulled the 2 chains. I got drunk and high at the same time.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Oh, you didn't even try to take it by itself?
Listen, man, it was senior week.
Pause. I had to think about it. I looked at Scott for confirmation too. Like, hold on, I fucked up, right? Okay, pause.
You didn't even take it by
What's going on here?
yourself.
Nah, but no, it was senior week, so obviously senior week everything pops off. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way around it. There's sex, drugs, and alcohol all over the place. Oh, you want to know now?
I want to hear this.
Oh, now you want to hear this?
Senior?
Senior
Oh,
week.
definitely. Senior week.
Senior. Oh, you know, I was senior week.
Stop touching me.
I was senior week is in Seaside. Like the majority. Some
What
people.
school you went to?
I went to Carnegie, bro. You're.
Jersey.
Where'd you go?
Ferris High School.
You went to Ferris?
Hmm?
Damn, y'all smacked us as ball. But that's normal. Don't worry
You
about it.
played for the basketball team.
Huh? Who played?
You.
Yeah.
Exactly my point.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Ferris High School.
Wow.
We were a soccer town team, so like school.
No,
so,
no, I know.
yeah. So
No, they call it soccer.
no, we're
town.
actually called soccer town USA.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So we get there.
No, the Cardians.
No, yeah, no, I'm looking at it like, why do I care about this right now?
Wow.
I don't care about none of it. I just want to hear the story.
Wow.
They,
Yeah.
they both looking at me like, yo, this is called soccer. Like, that's
We
cool,
get
bro.
there. We get there and it's like a movie, bro. You know, documentary on Kearney, New Jersey soccer history. You feel me? You already know. We out here.
All right, go ahead, get to your
Not
story.
asking.
Yo, it's like a movie. Fam, you know.
Nobody asked you to get to the story.
Oh, you know
Talk
what
that shit, yeah?
He got the big body
I've
behind
been
him.
waiting for this since Tuesday, man.
He got big body
I
behind
got the
him.
4x4 ready to go.
Yeah. Beep, beep. Pull up.
I got the 4x4s ready to go.
But anyways,
He don't drive an act though.
the Benz. Nah, but
He got the Benz on fleek, you
we pulled up. It was like, and I think the house that we were at, 3 cars pulled up. Yo, we opened these trunks. It was like every beer, every liquor you can think of, it just cases that shit back there, right?
What about Hypnotic?
No, we didn't do none of that. Sipping on gin and juice.
I thought you could say every
Yeah, so
Alright.
first night popping. Now, for some odd reason, our house was like the party house. Everybody came through. Like everybody from all the houses came to our house. We had a pretty big and decent house.
Like your parents' house?
No, it was like the house we rented in Seaside.
Oh, okay.
So whatever, I'm there getting lit. We're playing beer pong. It's super crazy in there, right?
You suck at beer pong, don't you?
I think we undefeated.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We didn't ask you about weed. We asked you about you.
Well, we play beer pong together, so.
Okay. So every single time we play beer pong, you play with him? Was you there?
I'm talking about the times we played.
All right, I'm not talking about those
I couldn't
times.
account for it. I could.
I'm not talking about those times, Scott. I'm talking about the Scott he played by himself. I'm talking about the times he played by himself.
All right.
I'm talking about the time he played by himself.
How about
Talking about the time he played by himself. That's personal. That's personal. Are you good?
Yeah, no. So
Are you good
in
at
our
it?
house though, we had a room with 6 beds, and that's where most of the. All right, cause I was there with someone, so we had our own
Some
room.
bullshit would happen.
Yeah, I was there with someone, so we had our own room. My boy was with his girls.
Who you
so they had-
with?
Don't worry about it. And we had a room with 6 beds, and that's where like the rest of the boys chilled, and that's where the weed was stashed.
So the room with the 6 beds was
6
where the
beds.
weed was. I'm just trying to get this, Scott. Hold on, wait. So the
trying to incriminate me.
room with the 6 beds. Hold on, wait. The room with the 6 beds.
Guys, it's still
Is where the illegal weed was.
Allegedly.
Okay, and then you had your room that was separated.
Yeah, that
Because you was with Shorty at the time.
There was a female counterpart involved with me at the time. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a story for another day.
Let me repeat that.
There was so. Anyways, all the boys went upstairs. They were lining it up, so I went up there, puff past.
Well,
you.
all right.
Wow, hold on.
Wow.
There was lining it up. Wow.
Yo, that one got me, my bad. And it's crazy because I heard this story.
Hold on.
I was like, oh, you left this part out, nigga.
All the boys was up there, they was passing it, they was lining it up.
Good. They was rolling
Oh,
it.
yeah. I'm gonna need more of that, man.
They was rolling it. Yeah, I got
Yo, the hookah done already?
it. Never started.
You never started? How'd that work out? That's Eno smacking it.
So, yeah, that was it.
Yo, all of that for that.
Listen, man, y'all
I
trying
thought it
to
was gonna be some crazy
y'all trying to make these
stories.
jokes about lighting it up and stuff. You know, I'm Gucci right now. Allegedly, there was weed there. I got high.
Allegedly.
Alright, so more importantly, how did you feel when you was hot, like for the first time?
So it hit me. It was like the day that I took-
Whoa! Yo, his high school days was crazy. His high school days was crazy.
I was trying to say-
shouts out to Soccer Town. Shouts out to Soccer Town. USA. Y'all get it done over there, don't y'all?
I was
I get it.
trying to say it was like the championship game where I trusted the Henny bottle. That's what I was trying to say.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the world didn't know what you were trying to say.
About that
So-
time over there.
It's
Shout
like,
out to
it
soccer
hit
team
me, it hit me
USA.
all at once, bro. I swear, like the liquor and the beer still haven't hit me. So I went up there, got hot, and came downstairs playing beer pong. Yo, my boy. By the way, my partner at the time, his name was Danny. Shout out to Danny. Dude was lit. Yo, it's like midnight. We had a light. I mean, it's not on right now, but you know how like stupid dim that light is.
Yeah.
We had a light like that.
yellowish light.
Yeah. We had a light like that in the living room. And my boy had
I still
sunglasses.
see the
And he had sunglasses.
oh fullness ass niggas.
Yeah, and he was there like, yo, I got this.
Fullness ass niggas.
And I was like, yo, Danny, you good? He's like, nah, I got this. Yo, he didn't miss a cup. And it was so bad. You know in beer pong when you throw the ball and it rolls back, if you get it,
Yeah,
you have to go behind the back. Yo, he hit that shot too. I was like,
He had the Mary J. Blige shades on?
that's a fact.
That's wild.
That's a fact. Yo, but anyways, it just all hit me at once. I took this one shot and that thing went straight left and that shit said, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I mean,
Oh, you hit somebody?
Yeah. No, man.
Oh, I thought he said
The weed and the alcohol hit me, and I was like, oh,
bruh.
I was on a rocking chair without being on a rocking chair. I was standing.
I want to know how you felt with just the weed though. Like there was a time when you just smoked weed only. Like how you feel at the time? Like I feel paranoid when I smoke. So how do you feel?
No, I'm a chill kind of guy. Like there's people when they smoke they get paranoid. I'm the one that's like, yo.
Nah, yeah, I'm the same.
Oh, you're not the type to be like, so that's love seat. So you can't sit on there if you're not in love. Like you're not that type of person. Like,
Hey, yo.
Are you that type of person?
He's one of them, bro.
Yeah, like-
You're one of them.
Nah,
Like,
who, me?
that question everything.
No, I question everything on a regular. So when I'm high, it's a wrap. Like I question everything in their mother that has to do with everything. Like, all right, so
That's funny.
I mean,
I would be that guy in your video. You know that video that you posted?
What video?
The one that he posted on Facebook, It was like, but if you clean,
Wait.
then how was your towel dirty?
dirty?
Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like that. I would be that guy. I would definitely be that guy.
No, that's not me. I'm like that when I'm high. I'm super laid back. Like,
Relax.
Sipping on gin and
Y'all
juice.
don't feel like nothing. Like
you
no
see, like I'm such an outgoing person that when I smoke, I'm the complete opposite.
See, but I'm an outgoing person too. But when I smoke, I just get panicked. Like y'all don't get like at all.
Nah.
Like y'all just be relaxed. Like
Nah, I had
Yeah, no.
So I
I'm
had,
so
someone,
relaxed.
I had someone that got super paranoid. Yo, she thought it was the devil. So,
Whoa.
swear, I'm not even kidding, bro.
We had
She sat
Yo.
down.
Yeah, my man's had a trip like that. So
She sat down and said, "Yo, get him away from me." And I'm like, "Yo, what's going on here?"
Talking about that, yo, that shit
what's
remind
up,
me of
y'all?
the
You're
Medea
right,
movie.
kid.
And Medea said, yo, don't smoke that shit.
Oh, with the rabbit.
And she got paranoid.
She was like,
Is that a rat?
when the guy kept saying,
we had one of our boys sit here and smoke and had a paranoid trip the way you had it.
name please.
Hey, Sonny.
Mitch.
Sonny.
Mitch.
We had Mitch and
Oh
Sonny.
yeah.
We had
The
Mitch
Mitch had a
and
trip,
Sonny
and Sonny
had
had
powder
a
trips. They had
Bro, and hit trip.
and like
My man climbed up a light pole, said he's going to the moon.
no,
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 all the
literally,
way to
I
the
promise you. I
Like
promise
all the
you.
way
That
to
was
the
Mitch?
Nah, my boy Sonny.
Mitch shoulders too broad for that. His
Nah.
shoulders too broad for that.
Mitch was like, yo, I see a helicopter.
Yeah.
And yo, he was ducking, like literally ducking.
But
Like,
Mitch stupid on the regular though. So like smoking weed is, you know, like why y'all gonna do that to him? Like he's stupid on a regular basis. Like I nigga see helicopters in his room.
I see
I see
the
it.
copter turning around.
but yeah, my first experience smoking
Like,
weed. My first experience smoking weed was just like, I'm one of them like chill, like laid back. I feel like I'm on a cloud basically. To be honest with you, I'm just laid back.
like,
Yo, facts.
I only turn up on Henny, bro.
No, you turned down on that.
I can
Nah,
smoke weed.
That's when I took the bottle.
Yo, Eno smoking? Eno.
Nah, that can't happen.
You know,
I think I smoked with Eno one time.
Eno, how are you when you smoke?
Wait, was that when
I don't want to be around when you.
No, yo.
Was that at?
I don't want
Crazy
It was a New Year's party.
I don't want to be around Eno when he high. Like,
Nah,
I-
bro.
Was
I'm like a low down, yo.
Was that at Scam Definitely's house? In the garage?
Well, I didn't smoke none of that. No,
I didn't smoke none of that. What the hell?
I think I might have. I think I might have smoked that night.
The only time I remember smoking was at Julie's.
Yeah, that's what I say. The New
At
Year's
Julie's,
party.
At Julie's, remember?
The
we
New
had
Year's party. That's the only time I remember.
I
But
remember.
Yo, was that when we got that chimney, that big ass bandeja de chimney of
Yeah.
fritura?
yeah, we was
Yeah.
smacking that. Yeah.
No,
No,
we
everybody. Yo, we was like 20 deep outside.
We
We're like,
smoked-
Where was I
Yeah,
at?
we
Y'all
smoking
didn't know me that.
outside.
You went with us.
No, but
went.
you came
You
later.
went with us.
Where was I?
Where was
No,
I
you
at?
came later because you was like, yo, I'll be there.
Yeah,
We already done smoked and
You
everything.
came with us that night. I don't think you smoked, but you was with us.
Every day.
Yo, we was huddled up out back.
Where?
Smoking.
We
Julie's
smoked.
house.
Who the fuck is Julie?
Name Julie. You know Julie.
I don't know
You
Julie.
do know Julie.
Jules?
No,
Yeah.
Julie.
I mean, it is Jules on social media, but
No, but you no, it's Julie.
all I know is we were smacking that fritura when you guys came back up.
That-
We
Yo,
was hot.
yo, my boy brought that back with the mayo ketchup, and we were in there. Dip.
Yo,
My
man.
picture do something to you, yeah.
Yo, we were
that should have been
smacking that
anything.
Bruh,
Not
that
anything.
with fritura, mayo ketchup works wonders, bro.
Okay. Yo, we should get some after this.
But nah, yo, I was sick.
Bro, I
though,
can't
'cause
smoke weed, bro.
I was
You
sick
can't?
because they had bought pork, so I was only eating the
Yeah.
fucking plátano.
Nah, there was
They
fried
got-
chicken
Nigga
there.
had no meat.
But you had to like, yeah, they like smacked it. So you had to like
Yeah,
dig
we
for that shit. I was
the fried chicken is one of the best part of that. So
Yeah.
we were smiggity smacking
Yeah,
that.
that's a
joint.
fact.
Smiggity smack.
Yeah.
Yo, my crazy experience smoking weed, it was with my cousins 4 years ago.
You touched their butt or some shit. What's going on?
No, yo, it was in the balcony, you hear me? At the townhouse that we live in Harlem. So I hit it.
Well, I knew Harlem was about this. I knew Harlem was somewhere in this. And Ray was waiting for it. Like,
Yo, let me finish.
Ray was like,
Yo, let me finish, right? So I hit it. I'm like, oh shit, god damn. And my cousin, like, yo, they're like 20 years plus experts. Those like yo, bitch ass nigga, you gonna inhale that shit. Inhale that shit like a man. I'm like,
Oh, all right, we get right.
yo, do I got to? Like, yo, I inhaled that shit. I swear to God, yo. I was over the railing on the balcony, spitting and coughing, yo. I felt like that my chest was like pounding, yo. I'm like, yo, I sat down in the chair. I told my boy Alex, yo, shout out to my boy Alex. I was like, yo, bro,
What you do, man?
yo, what the fuck, son? Yo, that shit hitting, bro. Yo, my chest is burning. I'm spitting, I'm coughing.
He don't look like
Yo,
that.
I told Alex, yo, son,
He don't look like the type to be like, my chest, and take out his chest and talk to his chest while he high. Like, yo, stop. Why are you burning?
yo, I swear to God, yo.
Calm down. Just calm down. Just calm
Don't
down.
embarrass me like this.
Yo,
You don't look like that type of guy.
I told him, yo, bro, we gotta go to the Habibi, bro. Why? What? Nigga, I'm hungry. There's food here. I ain't trying to eat that fucking Dominican shit already. I already ate that
Wait,
shit.
there's a spot
Wait,
called Habibi.
Habibis?
There's a spot called Habibi.
Why he this is coughing and trying to
No,
catch air
but
from
y'all
life
didn't- y'all didn't
and said,
catch it, though.
yo, we gotta go to Habibis.
Y'all ain't catch what he said.
What he said?
He said, I told him, let's go to Habibi's. He said, nigga, there's food here. What are you doing? He said, I ain't trying to eat that Dominican shit. I already ate that shit.
That's crazy.
Bro, yo,
Wait, Eno says that?
No, that's fine.
bro,
Yeah.
I ordered 2 egg, bacon, and cheese. You hear me?
My Habibis?
Yo, Alice is my witness. From the Habibi.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yo,
No, we call it Habibis too.
I got a question.
The Jersey
Yo.
call it Habibis too.
I got a question for you.
Oh, we got a.
Yo, my
Next
fault.
segment, man.
I'm gonna let you finish. Pork roll
What?
or tailored ham?
Oh, bro.
You from North Jersey? Nah, chill. Continue. I'm just saying.
Yo, I ordered 2
mean,
egg, bacon, and cheese. I ate that shit in 2 minutes. Alice looked at me like,
2 minutes?
What?
But hold
In
on.
2 minutes,
That's
bro.
pretty long for you.
But hold on, you do that now.
What?
When you're not high. I need a better story. Because
No, that was like 3 minutes.
you do that shit when you're not high. Like you don't be fucking shit up for no reason.
Bro, I ate that shit, yo, like Tasmanian devil.
Hold on, how you
Hold on.
No, wait, pause. Hold on. Hold on, look. Let's have a moment of silence for that one. That right there. You ever seen a dude that eat the watermelon? Like, that's what he sounded like. He should have that type of sound effect.
That's the only thing
You
you
know,
like that?
you know, hit me one more time with that. Hit me one more time with that.
How'd it go?
He said, hey. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nasty.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, like,
He said
yeah.
in the ass too. I'm done.
Yeah, we should all smoke one day, just sit here.
Yeah, let's smoke on the podcast.
Allegedly. Nah, well,
Smoking on the podcast.
this is a little online up some sugar.
When they legalize it, then we'll do a session like that. When PA legalizes it, then we'll do a session smoking on the podcast. We gonna be in
better
here.
have a box of pizza just for myself.
What happened?
Nah, don't repeat it.
Nah.
Watch next week's episode.
Yeah, just watch on Wednesday. Okay. So let's tone this down a little bit.
We lied on some shit.
Remember that at
Yo.
damn, where was it?
Oh, Shady Maple.
Shady Maples?
Oh, my
Yo,
man.
fam.
That's where I knew it was gonna happen. One
Chill.
day.
Whoa, my man. Allegedly.
That's how
I ain't
Yo,
trying to
fam.
put- I ain't trying to put no smut
So
on this
we
thing.
were just chilling. I don't know why I was doing this. I'm Ray. I'm weird. You know what I'm saying?
Loads like, yo, you won't do it.
Yeah. Yo, did I spill it or did I just
No,
pour it?
no, I poured it.
You poured it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we were talking about
Was
like
it salt or sugar?
It
It
was
was
I'm
sugar.
gonna tell you why.
Yeah, it was
And I was
sugar,
like,
bro.
yo, and
I
I
know.
laid it.
I do. No, it was.
I laid it on the table,
Yeah.
and I was just like, yo.
You don't say $20.
I was like, yo, and I bet somebody. I forgot who else.
A
I
bug.
bet a bug, and I was like, hey, bug,
A bug.
I'll give you $20 if you want to slip this
sniffed it.
line.
And
Oh,
before-
sugar.
A book is like
Nine.
Sugar.
Let's make it clear.
No,
Of
like
sugar.
like
Of
sugar,
All right.
like domino sugar. Nigga.
Yeah.
Domino sugar. Let's get like no. It's like, he was like, yo,
You see
A
the
book,
brand.
sniff it. A book was like, nah. My man said, I was like, hey, yeah.
Who
It
did
was
that?
inevitable.
Oh, no, you know that was
It
coming.
was inevitable.
No, but you don't.
It was in his future. That's
But it
why.
was. Can we stop?
Allegedly.
But it was the build up though. Like he lined it up and everything. And he was like, yo, it bugs that much money, you want to sniff this up. What's crazy is at that same time, I just got my Mountain Dew, so I'm over here with the straw, trying to take the paper thing out, and I'm there, and I rip it out, and I hear him saying that Abel is like, nah, and I'm like, word? With the straw. Yo! You know how I knew it was real?
Ultimate sugar rush me.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
ASAP,
I was
bro.
bouncing off the wall. But yo, this is how I knew it was crazy. Yo, I'm chilling, just like the Henny, the Henny bottle, the Henny. I'm chilling, we eat, and then yo, for in like 10 minutes, that shit goes. And I'm there like, yo, bro.
Yo,
bro, this shit.
he was tripping.
This is stinging my nose, dog. Yo, it was like this.
Like,
It was
what the
stuck-
fuck?
Yeah, that's it was stuck right there, dog. And then yeah, crazy sugar rush. I was bouncing off the walls that day.
Bro, that shit was funny that day, yo.
Yeah, it was us five.
Yeah.
It was us. That ain't Bug.
I think Ant was there too.
Possibly.
Stone Ants.
Yeah, the Mitch.
But
Yeah.
stories from the south. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Ray
Ray
does
Don't do that.
that.
Don't do that. No, no.
Ray be
But,
out here. Ray's out here.
I kind of want to just because we're gonna tone it down a little bit. It got a little crazy about this topic because everybody is a little jealous of what's going on. You know, whatever the case may be. But Vanessa Bryant, she's suing the helicopter company for
She should.
the whole situation that's
And
going
the
on.
pilot estate.
The pilot end state? Okay. Now, well, I believe that's not the problem. The problem is a lot of people are coming out and saying they're outraging at the fact that she's doing this. Like, why is she doing this? You know, she already
Like,
has
she got
enough
money. It's not about
blah,
that.
Not about, it's not about money.
It's about how you
You just
handle
lost
her
your family.
husband and daughter's life, and the
Yeah.
other 7 members on that.
You just
6
lost
members on
your
that plane.
family and friends.
The pilot could have said no himself. So the other
Honestly-
6 members on the
Honestly, yo, I think that she's basically doing it
for justice almost.
for the other 7 people that lost their life.
Yeah. No.
For anybody that lost their life.
That's what I'm
So
seeing.
look at it like that.
That's what I'm seeing. That's how I'm looking at it. She's like, look, my husband and my daughter are good.
It's for everybody else.
The Bryant like estate is good. I'm basically like suing them to help the other 7 people
Okay, I see
that lost their
that
life.
angle.
That's how I
I
saw
see
it.
that
When I got the
angle.
news, that's how I saw it.
Thinking of it
I'm
like
basically
that,
doing
I hope
it
it's
for
not.
them.
Yeah, that
I
angle.
hope it's for them, honestly.
I like that
You
angle.
hear me?
That's a fact.
Honestly.
It makes
If your
sense.
child wants candy for dinner for breakfast, though, are you gonna talk to them first?
But even
Yeah,
a little off
Yo,
topic, yo,
Sing after the podcast, B.
Honestly-
Oh, I've been waiting for this since Tuesday, my boy.
I'm gonna go a little off topic. I want to give a huge shout out to Scott Boris. He was an old agent,
Was it that?
a sporting agent. No, he was a sports agent back in the day. No, he was because if you watch Kobe's memorial, his best friend, which is Rob Pelinka, he works in the Lakers organization. He said,
Gigi's godfather.
yeah, his daughter's godfather, the one that passed. Like he said, the morning of, like the Altobelli family, the daughter that wasn't on the plane, she like Kobe was trying to get her like an internship. So, like his messages to Rob Pelinka that morning were talking about her. And Scott Boris said he's gonna carry out Kobe's last wishes and try to do that for her. So I really respect her for that. Shout out to Scott Boris for that.
Internship just for her.
Yeah, so shout out to Scott Boris for that.
Shout out.
That's what's up, though.
I just wanted to get to that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it seems like everybody here agrees the fact that it's about the principle. Money
No,
is
fact.
not.
It's not the money.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
the mission here for her. So anybody out there that thinks that she's doing this for money, you're sick.
Yeah.
Please reevaluate your life, and I mean that.
As much money they got, yeah, like, come on.
Like, come on, man. We all know she doesn't need that. All right,
She was
she
just-
lost her loved ones. She lost a husband and a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. You try losing a husband and daughter and tell me how you feel.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who was on that, helicopter. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, maybe it was Kobe that said this and that. But listen,
It doesn't matter.
the pilot and the company have the last say. Like, yo, we taking off yes or no. And hey, we got news that day that LAPD's choppers were grounded. If they were not flying,
Exactly. There's no reason for y'all to be.
Yep.
No reason.
so if you think she's doing this for money, you're sick. Just shut the fuck up.
And-
And let
I don't know,
them deal this the way
Did you
they
want to
deal.
chime in?
I just want to put
Speaking of
in.
sick, I got
I just want to put in the fact that you mentioned that that's like a sick thought. It was mentioned, and I read an article saying that there was a police officer showing photos of the
Like the crash
the,
site.
the
Like
crash
site.
site
up close.
of a cop showing a girl just to impress
Just to try to
her,
bag the chick. type
just to
shit.
like
That's dirty.
impress her, like
Yeah.
I'm maybe like I'm at the scene, I'm important,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo,
Top dog.
exactly,
That's
and I'm like, yo,
You should lose his job for that.
Fact.
yeah, and I totally
That's a
agree.
fact.
For the simple fact that if you're using it for other than evidence towards
Yeah, the
To
kid-
help the
something,
case.
exactly to help the case,
there's
there should be no
Nobody should
excuse
see that,
or towards why you sharing it to the public or to anybody else
Anybody,
that's
period.
relevant towards that.
That is irrelevant. to it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
irrelevant. And I was like, yo, people need to really evaluate themselves
Yeah,
with
that's
this
a fact.
because
that's
at
a
this
fact.
point it's just basically for clout, like
Yeah.
or
For the clicks, man.
exactly for the clicks or trying to better yourself. It's like, come on, man, we lost 7 human beings, or
Well, it was nine.
it was 9. I'm
7 others other than
Yeah.
Kobe.
other than Kobe
Yeah.
and them. It's like, come on now, like what are we at this point?
They can't even
But you got to think about the people trying to benefit off of everything.
Yeah, that's fact.
That's
Look,
the, and
TMZ.
that's the craziest part. Like, how you try to benefit off of somebody's death?
Like, look at TMZ.
Yeah, TMZ, bro.
TMZ did the same thing. Well, the whole Pop Smoke situation. There's no reason why they should be recording that close to him getting put into the ambulance and all that.
True.
Like, that's
a business. Like, that's what they do. Like,
Regardless.
yeah, even though it's wrong, it's what they do. So you kind of expect that from
you're
them.
sitting there saying that's happening before his family knows.
Yeah, which is wrong, but it's a business. Like, you know what I mean? It's what they do, but for personal reasons.
No, yeah, no doubt.
Personal reasons, like from like that guy that's you know what I mean, showing
Yeah.
pictures. That's for a personal reason. That's worse. I feel
Yeah,
like.
that's 10 times.
Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? Then a business thing. Like a business thing that you get hired to do that. You get hired, you know what I mean? Even though we look at it as a wrong thing, like, and it got, like we know
That's
it's
their
wrong.
job. It's their
Yeah,
job.
but it's their job to do what they do and get the first insight on everything. You know what I mean? Regardless if it's wrong or right, they state it. You know what I mean? But to use it for personal reasons, I feel like you have no heart. No heart whatsoever to use it as a personal thing and say, hey, look at it, you know what I mean? Look at this condition of this and this and that, just so I can feed off of it and get this and that. You know what I mean? So that, I don't know, that shit is,
Like,
fuck them. That's what I can say,
honest-
fuck people like that.
Like, and speaking of like disgusting and stuff, like, and this is a little off kilt from that.
Oh,
I
no,
was
you got your
watching.
sex life.
No.
Okay, you said disgusting.
Like I was watching.
I got scared. I got
It's
scared.
nasty. So like my thing, like I was watching on the live feed. Reading High and Wilson was playing in the district championship today, and in Hershey. And I was watching the live feed or whatever. And Wilson's up 2 with 8 seconds left. Reading comes down with 0.6 left on the clock. Boy gets fouled and misses the first free throw. And like a grown man's on the live feed talking about this kid's a bum, this and that. Like, I want you to be put in a pressure situation like that.
crazy, yeah.
Talking about a high school kid at that.
You gotta
And it's probably a dude that has never touched a basketball in his life. Like, bro, that's crazy. At the end of the day, they're still going to the States. Like, so, like, come on, bro.
Half the people that have, I don't know.
And shout out to Muhlenberg, too. Hold on. Shout out to Muhlenberg. They won the district championship.
The bird, you
Shout out to
heard
the
me?
Bird, you know.
Bird.
But I don't know if y'all noticed, and half the people that talk smack about certain
It's
situations
never been in that
is the
situation.
person that can't even play that sport,
No, that's a fact.
or was never in
That's a fact.
situations like that.
That's
That means, oh, they always have like the you know what I mean, want to add their 2 cents into that, but
No,
they
you've
can't
never
shoot a
been
free
in
throw.
that. Yep, you've never been in that. in
Yeah,
the trenches,
you
bro.
never been. You don't even play the sport. You just
Like, you don't know how. Like, yo, honestly, when he missed the first free throw, bro, I felt like shit for him. Like, because people don't understand
That pressure.
like the pressure of that situation,
Yeah.
bro. This is your high school career, bro. Like,
Should have coached him.
facts.
Which is understandable.
They
But
would've
you gotta
lost.
realize they're kids, so they're growing. They're
Exactly,
gonna
exactly
make
my
mistakes.
point. Dude talking about, oh,
Exactly.
this kid's a fucking bum.
Exactly.
Like,
For-
nigga, who are you, bro? Like,
I
so
really,
put his ass on the free throw line.
I don't really respect.
Boom.
I don't respect an adult talking to a kid
Facts.
younger than them and degrading them
Yeah,
because you gotta evaluate
come on,
yourself
Yeah.
basically before you
You just a
degrade them.
grown ass man talking about kids.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
Now, I don't even condone kids talking about kids. Like, if you're not in that situation, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if you a kid or not. But when you're an adult, it's just
and,
twice
and
as
another
much.
thing, you was tuned in to that bum playing basketball. So,
Exactly.
right.
You watching a whole bunch of bums because they always gonna be in a situation like that
Like,
you're
it's
not.
crazy.
I got 2 things. sticking with that about was it the reporter?
Mhm.
I seen the video. It was like a girls basketball team. I think like it was in the championship, and the commentator, like the not the commentator, the announcer,
Yeah.
he got caught. Like, I'm not gonna like pronounce these freaking disgusting ass names and shit.
It's like a black team or
What?
something.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Really? Where?
For
To
what?
the internet, I was like, bro, I'm like, what the
For
fuck?
what team?
Hmm?
Like, hold
It
on.
was like
I'm
a high school
confused.
girls team.
Yeah, high school girl team.
So it must be
Yo,
like
the announcer was like, yo, like, I'm
predominantly
not
black
gonna announce these disgusting ass names.
Yeah, it was probably like a Tatiana and shit.
And the girls was like, yo, what the,
Shaniqua.
yo, what the?
Shaniqua,
Yo, I was
Tatiana,
like, yo, that's kind of fucked
Nah,
up.
that's disrespectful.
Himalaya.
He need to. He don't disrespect my man. So
Shaniqua.
Himalaya, Himalaya, whatever.
don't disrespect my man.
No, but yeah, no, you don't disrespect people's names. Like, come on now.
Come on, man.
Like, yo, people don't you think, like, I don't know if people think about the shit they say before they say it.
Obviously not.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
I really think they do
Found
that.
They get fired now?
You did say that. An announcer called names of girls basketball players pretty disgusting.
That's
He
crazy.
was removed at halftime.
You should have been removed right there.
Well, I want to see this.
And-
There's a video.
Yeah, I want to see this video. This is when TV comes
Dope.
in.
The facts. But
The,
Oh, yeah, let's see
I want to
what-
comment towards that, but the fact that calling disgusting
yeah, these disgusting names, like bro.
is like basically overboard. And
Yeah.
basically, if you didn't like the names or you couldn't pronounce the names, say that. Just be like, yo, I don't know how to pronounce these.
Nah, that's
Can,
crazy.
can
Say
somebody
it after.
exactly? Can somebody
I
say?
do like, sorry if I mispronounce your name.
Right,
Ex-
literally.
Yeah.
That's exact. There's a professional way to go about it, but
He's probably racist.
you feel
too.
me? Well, it's come on. It's 2020. Like
Yeah,
I understand that. Come on, like
He could be-
everybody.
He could be racist. You know what I mean? He probably could pronounce them, but because it's not a Britney or a Carol or
Or
Susan.
Jasmine.
Yeah, if it's not one of those, because it's a Tatiana and Shaniqua and Shanae,
Yeah, we should have an episode.
those names are disgusting though. Shanae,
We should have an episode talking about girls' names.
Like
Shit,
yo, I know.
You-
Forget it.
I'm
I'm good.
Nah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
There was Shaniqua. I'm good.
No,
I'll pass
we won't get
episode.
into that, but
And another thing that I have, sticking to basketball, what's your thing about Kobe's memorial service?
Who?
I like that.
Before I start. A lot of people was basically getting kind of like frustrated because they wanted to see the coffin. Everybody was like flipping out.
No. Like, I didn't even
If the
hear
Bryant family want to have like a private
exactly like no,
service, just like family and friends,
Respect it.
let the
It was his
Exactly,
memorial, bro.
respect
It was
it.
for you to just pay your respects to him. It wasn't for
Yeah.
you
wait,
to
hold on. Let's
See
backtrack
him.
here. What's going on?
Kobe's memorial.
They
Yeah,
didn't
what
want.
about-
They didn't want the public to see like the casket and stuff.
which isn't.
Yeah.
They wanted that to be like.
And a lot of
regular-
people-
People complain about that?
Yeah.
they don't want to just
Okay, I don't want to. I really don't want to sound rude. But was there even enough to view?
I thought the same thing. That was my first question too, but
I really don't mean that in the most rude way. I just,
no, I thought the same thing. That was my first thought, but
So
I
hold
just
on.
didn't act upon it.
I want to
no, but
I want to
it's
look.
not
I
a
want
disrespectful.
So did
For
the
example-
public get to see the casket at least?
look.
But that's
for
what they're
example-
talking about. They didn't get
Look.
but so
Or
what?
was,
That's
or
not
was
what
it
you're
there?
there for.
The casket wasn't there at all.
Look, have you noticed when like major like figures in the entertainment business? Because I post sports and entertainment business. Entertainment for us.
Yeah.
Like the fans come see the casket, but a lot of people basically getting like irritated because they wanted to see that. They wanted like it was like the same tradition. Oh my God, I wanted to see the body, everything. But to me, like,
Why?
what should be mad? Like, if the Bryant family want to have like a private casket, just family and friends, just let them be.
my thing is like, why? I mean, wasn't MJ's casket closed when they were doing his memorial? Like,
Yeah, MJ casket was
Nipsey's
closed.
was closed. Like, why did it have to be Kobe's that everybody wanted to complain?
But I don't think there was complaint that it wasn't
This is
open.
that-
They wanted to see the casket.
They didn't see the casket at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Why?
So then my next point is, again, I don't mean this in any rude way. Why do you want to see a soulless body?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I think it's just them
again, I
knowing
truly don't
Kobe.
mean it in any rude way.
I think it's just them knowing that Kobe's there. I mean, seeing the
It
casket, even if it's not open
From looking at it
casket.
from the other side, I get
Yeah, like just looking at it from their point of view, like okay, like this is the person that we
Yeah,
admired
but the
from
family's wishes are their wishes.
from
Right?
day
Wishes
one.
are
You know,
their
yeah, but family comes first.
Just like
So if the wife says I don't want to, like I don't want the public to see
That's a
this,
fact.
then
bro,
All the
They call it-
then respect it.
they
bro.
call the shots.
That's it. Point blank. Respect.
but at the
it.
same time, you got to look at it from the other window too, where Kobe's he's that known because of fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to not give the fans a last little touch of Kobe, you know what I mean?
But
Even
that
if,
was the last little touch.
even if it was
Because
just looking at the casket.
the week prior, they had
memorial
a
was-
private memorial for. They had a funeral.
Yeah.
The family.
Mhm.
That memorial was
No.
for everybody.
Pointing on that.
But the casket wasn't there though.
So
Pointing to that.
No,
memorial.
no, that's what I was talking about. Like the casket being there for them actually just witnessing the casket there.
Pointing to that. I
I
like
mean,
how
it's a different touch though.
I like how they kept it so private.
of course.
Cause in this era, let me finish. Cause like in this era,
Nobody catch on.
they will get like so much
See, yo, let me finish.
information comes quick,
Stop, real quick.
They will
Stop
find
themselves,
out about
nobody
everything.
talking.
You know what I mean? In this era, they find out about everything, and I like how nobody knew when was the service,
Word.
what cemetery, what funeral
There's
home.
no video, no nothing.
No
That's-
video,
that's
no
great.
nothing.
That's
I like
great.
that how they basically like cut the
Yeah.
whole entertainment, the whole
Social
social media
That's
off
great.
and kept it.
As
Nobody
it
that
sh-
knew
as it
about
should
it.
be.
I should be.
Should only be close
Exactly.
family,
You know what I mean?
man. And
Cause
But-
Michael's joined, like Michael's like live.
Well, Michael's a different type of person. Michael's family is all about
but it,
put him out there.
And I-
So everything is gonna be like they were selling tickets to his funeral.
Mike's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, didn't they
Kobe
do-
did too.
Yeah, didn't they do it to all
They
of
did.
us?
Because it's a big memorial.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a
Memorial.
funeral.
They sell
It's a
tickets.
memorial.
That's wild.
Some-
That's
memorial.
why I'm like, yo,
That's
everybody
wild.
needs to just chill because it was his memorial.
Memorial.
You were there to just honor him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the perfect thing that they did. Excuse me, that was
No,
that
you
wasn't
got
proper. Because I understand 100% what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But what I liked about this one is how they titled it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a memorial. It was a celebration of his life, which is perfect.
So
Like-
no black people thing, yeah. We
like I get it, man. All right, so I get your point. There are going to be some people that they want to see it. Cool, but let's sit here. Let's celebrate what Kobe was when he was here.
Yeah, let's
And
talk
I
about
think
the
that-
good
that's-
times, yeah.
And I think that's what was great about all that. So
I think what people wanted was his, at least showing the casket, his presence.
Yeah, that's
in their,
why I meant.
in their mind,
No, that's
and-
understandable. But
and-
if it wasn't, then
and
shut up.
which is
yo, let my boy talk.
which is understandable, and I understand that from a fan's point.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to respect the fact
The
that
family.
what the family wants.
Exactly.
So,
We're nobodies.
which is an example of how some people are selfish. You know, to the point where if you're a fan, you have to respect from a fan's point. He has a family. He is a father. He is a husband. He is a son,
A cousin.
or
Great, all that.
like
Yeah, he's-
all
yeah,
that in
he's-
one. So you have to respect what they have. Now the fact I want to sit here and change it. How other people were talking about how they didn't acknowledge the mom and the dad. A lot of
That's my point. I was gonna get to.
But they didn't have a.
But I think Snoop,
have a relationship.
yeah, which is when I want to get that. I want to get into that. Snoop or not, Snoop, I think went to the social media and acknowledged that.
No.
And-
Shaq
and-
was the first one.
No, I think Snoop addressed it.
No. But Shaq, when he basically talked about Kobe, he talked about like
Yo, let him finish.
parents.
He did talk about it. He did talk about it, but
Yo, let's
what I'm trying to tell you is
continue.
Snoop acknowledged them more than what Shaq did. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, Shaq out of
The
everybody
impact.
that basically talked, like Shaq was the one that basically talked at the memorial service. I understand where you're coming from, but like, if you see the memorial service, Shaq was the only one that basically spoke, that basically like mentioned their names. But Snoop,
But that's
behind
not what
the
he was
media,
saying. Yeah, that's not what he was saying, though.
You know what I mean?
Well, look,
You know, there's always got to be political.
No, right. No, we
No.
heard. We heard.
no.
But a lot of media was talking about like Shaq was the only one that basically like.
Yeah, at the memorial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
but he
memorial,
wasn't
yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about
I
at
went
the
to memorial.
memorial. He was saying after that.
He's stating outside of the memorial, Snoop was the first one to
went
mention
public.
something. You know, right? Obviously, what happens inside the memorial, we all see that. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying outside of that, Snoop was the first one to come out and mention something like that. You know?
One thing,
So-
like
social
I would
media
wish, like to hear.
Hold on, I'm
Exactly.
still waiting on Lowe's finish. Like, Lo, you done? There was more.
And for your final thought, no,
No, that's all.
No.
Keep close.
in my opinion,
Sincerely.
No.
Eno.
Nah, go on this one.
Oh, no, my bad.
But I would like to at least hear the mom or the dad or one of the sisters speak at the
sisters.
memorial. Yeah, that too.
And it's just,
I feel like if he didn't get along with his parents, I don't really care about him.
Yeah, because weren't they picked? Weren't the speakers picked? So I feel like
Yeah.
if they were picked, they meant
That's on
something.
the rest of the.
Not saying his parents didn't mean anything, but because of
But-
their rough relationship,
Yeah.
it wasn't enough for them to
They,
get
they
there.
Because
respected
nobody
it.
would
They-
care
they
about-
respected.
Nobody
Because
really
they would
care.
know Kobe really probably wouldn't want them. To
Yeah, exactly. So we don't really care about the parents speaking.
what I'm gonna add to that, and this is a key, Kobe's final game in the NBA, which was everybody knew that was his last game in the Staples Center. His parents weren't present, so obviously, no disrespect.
And the retirement of the jersey.
No disrespect to his parents, but honestly, my opinion, they never showed effort.
Yeah.
They haven't showed effort, and being the story that we talked to previously before, when they try to put their Kobe's memorabilia on auction, you don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, that's crazy.
As
They
a
probably-
parent, as a parent, you don't do that.
They probably felt disgusted though. Maybe that's why they didn't show it.
And I understand that, which is what they get now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, like
I know they probably. I really don't want to.
But the dad had money too.
They probably feel
So it was-
disgusted
it's
that they couldn't.
stupid.
They couldn't fix that with Kobe.
But at the same time,
My bad.
it's you got to look at it as this: like, don't try to show love when I'm dead now. And when I was alive, you wasn't showing love.
Yeah, I better not see y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So not seeing them at the memorial, that's a good thing.
Wait, they weren't there at all.
No.
they were there.
They just didn't speak, but that's a good thing. Don't try to talk. Why would you talk now? You know what I mean? For everything, every step of my life, you wasn't there. But now, all of a sudden, you wanna because I died. Well, God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying like that, but because I passed away, now all of a sudden you want to show face and you know what you really gonna say when you get up there? Think about it. What you gonna say when you get up there? Oh, my son.
Talking about
I'm
that.
not-
Yo, Kobe. First things first, man. I want to apologize for trying to sell in your trophies, man.
Yeah, like,
I heard word
it's
that
all
they trying
gonna
to
be-
sell his
it's
championship
all gonna be
ring
mad
soon.
negativity.
Yeah, no, they
Like,
try to. I'm so sorry. They try to sell like a bunch
Bro,
of shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of negativity up there. People gonna
Bro,
look
they
like,
trying
why?
to sell his rings, bro.
I'm not Kobe, rest in peace.
I hope not.
But I think
I wish
deep.
you was right now.
Word, I'll trade you for. Never mind.
I'll trade you for Kobe.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Yo, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Not me. I would trade you for Kobe in a second. I would trade you just for 2 more games from Kobe. Even if he had to leave again.
He was retired.
If he had to leave again, just for 2 more games, I would trade your whole life,
Look,
for
before
for 2
moving
games.
to the
We
other
moving
topic,
in? Oh shit. Okay.
I think this is what I think.
Hold up, Paul. You just said before we move into the daily topic.
No, to the next topic.
To the next
Like
topic.
How you
to
feel
me,
about it?
to me, like deep down, I think like I understand like Kobe and his parents had like a miscommunication.
Fucked up
feud
relationship, not a miscommunication. A
for
fucked
the
up
relationship.
to be
I think
honest.
like deep down, he was like, damn, they didn't show up to my final game, and they didn't show up to my jersey retirement.
White
Like
Claw.
deep down, like you can tell, like deep down, he was kind of hurt. I understand the feud is there, but like,
He's
like
hurt.
y'all gave me life, and y'all couldn't come to like both like that meant something to me.
He's hurt because he's a family man. That's what hurt him the
But
most.
to me, yo, that
That
was
he's I don't think he cared about why they wasn't there or the reasoning behind it. He's a family man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the only reason he want to jump. He
Are
want.
we not going to talk about the fact that you've been talking into this mic the whole time?
Yo, I know, no,
Bro, yo, the fact that he was talking until like before the party even started.
Yeah, but I said I'm practicing. I'm
No,
practicing.
yeah, yo.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
cool. That's cool.
I'm
man.
practicing. So when the time hits,
But I think just to conclude all that, it was a great celebration of life. It was tough to watch, yes it was, but it was also a
But
great.
it was like
experience.
happy tears, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry to cut you off.
No, you good, baby. No,
Kobe.
yeah, no, it was
Wow.
it was really tough. I think for like the first 10 minutes, I could have stopped crying.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but it was dope. I think we all needed that. We think whoever got who did that, like was it the Staples Center, like who orchestrated all that? It was them.
Yeah, Staples.
No, thank you for all that.
The house
It's-
Kobe built.
yeah, that's exactly what we needed. But away from the sad stuff, let's get into some juicy, interesting things. And we are going to get into pause. We're going to
Get into some juicy, interesting things.
We are going to get into.
You need to pause that. This is Scott's questions.
So I just want to ask: has anybody ever been caught masturbating?
Nah. I can that question. I can honestly say I never got caught yet. Shit still go down sometimes, but as of now, at the age of 31, I never got caught. My door is always on fleek and locked. Like, I don't know about you guys. Y'all niggas need to set your doors up correctly.
No, you private.
No,
I'm private, you hear me?
that was the problem. So
Dominican niggas always.
yes, I did get caught, and unfortunately, I got caught by my father.
Nah.
But wait, but this is the thing. Till this day, and I'm not gonna ask him. Till this day, I don't know if he thought I was doing that or doing something else, because this is how it happened. I'm in the bathroom, doing my thing, right? But I closed the door and lock it, as so I thought, right? So I'm there like naked, you know? I'm getting crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I was in there
Smacking it.
you know?
Smacking it.
I'm in there.
I like that turkey.
I'm peeling the muffin cap back.
Turtle.
Right? Yo,
Hey, yo.
I'm in the zone. I think the good part is I wasn't there just yet, but I was about to get there. You know what I'm saying? And all I hear is and he opens the door, and I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Yo, but he goes in Spanish. He's like, oh, my bad. You cleaning yourself? I was like, yeah, Dad, that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, and I'm
Trying to clean my pipe.
but he's like behind me, so I'm making motions like I'm wiping or some shit. I'm like, yeah, Dad, that's exactly what I'm doing. So I guess for some reason, the door didn't I didn't know, it didn't lock properly or whatever. I'm a bit stronger. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? I think he thought I was like shaving and like wiping it down and stuff like that. So when he came in, and I'm in there mid-stroke, I'm like, oh my God, you know, like, oh, you cleaning it? Yeah, Dad, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but other than that, you know, I've been clean since then. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
waxing pipes.
You know, you ever got caught, bro?
Yeah, but my aunt.
On culture, that's wild.
She joined you?
What happened?
Did she join you?
Wow, you're dance. That's some Dominican shit for real.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
Wait,
bring
you
my
don't,
dad
you don't do
like
that? What? Never mind, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to take this podcast to the next level.
You know, it's not my level I'm trying to do. So y'all go, what happened? So you just smacking your turkey in the middle of the day in Harlem. What happened?
Gobble gobble.
He said
Basically,
it.
I was watching freaking Jimmy Jamerson.
You were doing what?
Janet Jameson?
I was watching her on the computer.
I don't remember what I was watching actually.
Yo, how you basically be masturbating? They basically focus so much that you basically like
Like
zone the fuck
everything
out.
else don't matter?
Bro,
I'm in there.
next thing you know, my nigga, I'm in the dump of the computer. Bro, next thing you know, I see the light. Turn it on.
It should flick on. It should flick on.
You know, say, look at my dick.
My boy was rumbling, stumbling in the paint back.
Yo, I'm still with my dick in my hand, and she was like, "Yeah, I fucking knew it."
Whoa!
We all knew it, you know.
Yo, nah, never mind.
Yo, the next day at the family party, everybody looked at me like,
Dirty
Yeah,
ass.
niggas
This fucking dirty Dominicans.
"He was a Dominican like they are,
They
bro."
look at him like, you dirty Dan.
Damn.
Yo, look, you ever got caught, bro?
Funny story. Mine is kind of similar to Nuts. My dad caught me.
Yeah, that's
But
like
the thing is,
No.
I played it off
young big thing.
how he did. I act like
down.
the only thing I didn't act like I was clean. I act like I had an itch.
With your pants down?
Yeah.
Dick hard.
No, I had an itch down here. But the thing is,
Wait, pause. Were your pants all the way down though?
no,
Oh, okay,
all the
okay.
way
I was about to
down.
say, like, if you scratch
There
your
was-
shit with your pants all the way
No
down.
one beats off this shit.
They were
all
like-
night now. Nobody. Oh, just you?
I'm sorry.
No. It's either completely on because I'm about to hit the shower, or it's like,
Drawers down, nigga.
Yeah.
Balls out.
yeah.
Nigga
I
out.
would have been playing the old school.
Nah, they were like knee level. They were like knee level. You know what I mean?
You should have just been like,
Come come around with a Guitar Hero.
No, because you know you ain't built right, so your shit like this. So
How you
you
know?
just. Huh?
Yeah,
Big mom told me.
keep going.
So-
Go ahead.
His baby
Right.
mom told me.
So you know what I mean?
Got the wrong baby mom. You hear me?
That's probably facts. I probably got raped baby mom.
So, excuse me. I first of all, I have no baby moms.
I don't know. You suspect on this side.
You Dominican.
But yeah, it was high school days. You know, coming home, whatever. Parents weren't home.
With a laptop.
Yeah, with a laptop. I'm gonna get it. So you know what I mean? Felt like
Really spank the tape.
got the phone.
Lisa Ann?
Nah, Ava Adams. Yeah.
But back in the day, though.
Sure. So I had some Ava Adams. You heard?
Ooh.
But yeah, you know,
I know.
got in the living room.
In the living room?
Yeah, man. Like,
You left the kids
Oh, you
dead
brought
in
it
the
day.
living room.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
You
so I
in
was-
the living room.
I was feeling that. First of
Yeah,
all, let
I
me
know
tell
you're
you,
feeling
before that, I was watching some, you know, back then, the basement, you feel me? Some rap video. See some.
Oh, that's everything. I'm
Yeah.
DJ, cut that ass, boy. Ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. Ain't
Yo,
got no
panties
panties
on.
on.
Hold on,
Hold up. Spicy, my boy.
But I was
Nigga walking
got out of
talking
school,
about, you got a
know,
Picasso in your
in the
house.
living room chilling. What put some music videos on? The thing is, I ain't gonna told you. I even told you the video I was watching. It was Nelly. It was Nelly.
Tip drip.
No, it was Nelly. Country Grandma.
Oh, Lord. Bitches, oh, you was with the regular video. Not even the BETS cut. I think it was on the underlay, mommy. It wasn't even uncut video. My nigga was going to the country grammar joke. My man. Nigga, down, baby.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shorty. I started seeing Shorty, so I was like, alright, bro.
You see the bitches in the
Yeah. So got the phone, you know what I mean? And
Oh, so
started-
that was foreplay. The music video was foreplay.
My boy is nasty.
Damn.
But yeah, man, I started going to town, pulling the skin back.
You were going to Pound Town, my boy, with your own self.
Yeah, man. So I was chilling, going to work. Feel me?
I'm going to clock in.
Nigga. And all I hear is,
Yeah.
and I heard my dad came in,
Mijo.
peeped it, he was like, yo, he said, yo, what you doing? I said, hold up. I turned and I was scratching my, I was like, yo, I got an itch.
Wait,
right
the video
here.
wasn't going like, no.
No, the fact that I clicked it off, I
My man
said,
was quick with it, yo.
yeah, you heard me? Like the one.
Yo, that was
Nigga said, whoop.
Yeah, and I started like scratching. I was like, damn, kind of itch like here. And then he was like, yo, nigga, the fact that my dad came in, he was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, I just kind of told him, I was like, I'm itching down here like hard. I think I got like a rash. And my dad was like, what's up? Like, what type of rash you got?
my man.
My dad asked me, he was like, yo.
Why you did or why you passed?
No, the fact that my dad asked me,
Dripping off your dick.
the fact that my dad asked me, he was like, yo, you out here fucking these bitches raw? Like, yo,
Damn.
my man,
If I was out
like,
here fucking bitches, I wouldn't be in this situation. I'd be right now.
If only you knew.
yeah, I was like, yo, the only chick I'm doing raw is Pamela.
You said that?
Nah, I didn't
Nah, so yeah.
I was just like, yeah, man, I just told him raw, and I don't know if he believes me. He knew. I think he knew. He
Nah,
what was going on.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think that's why my parents ain't ever walked in tomorrow.
My dad probably,
Hey, yo, don't walk in there with Lord. He releasing himself.
my dad probably closed that door like, that's my son.
Fast.
He probably
That's
walked-
what I was about to go in there to do.
You about to walk out there like, damn, I think he ain't get hit from me then. That was in my side of the family.
Don't do that.
I did it.
You got from my side. That's crazy.
Oh, you must got your dick for your mom's side, son.
Yeah, so right.
Imagine if somebody walked up and like somebody caught you and they said that, like, oh, you must got your dick from your mother's side, son. That shit hurt. That shit.
They got the vagina nipples.
What? Say don't raise his hand like. Got it from my mom's.
Nah, yo, I got caught like a month ago, yo.
This nigga still doing it now. Still, he doing
Wait,
it.
you know what?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you who got how the situation.
Oh,
So
If I think it's what it is, nigga, you tripping.
nah, listen. So the thing is, one day this nigga said it's dead, like it's a hookah. Like he ain't just drank a whole cup. He said it's dead, nigga. It ain't a hookah, it's a cup, nigga. It ain't dead, it's empty.
I think you dead in the living room.
Nah, but yo, so I mean, the one day, you know, cause I'm a different dude. So
We hear you.
the one day, one joint, you know what I mean, I got in the mood. I woke up, I was like, fuck, I'm in the mood. You know what I mean? So I started, you know what I mean, playing with it, and I sent my girl a picture, or whatever. I was like, come get her down.
You know,
So yeah, so you know what I mean, so that's the thing. So this time I thought to do the same thing.
you sent your wrong.
And no, she walked in before it got hard. You know what I mean? She walked in like, oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Walked in before you got hard.
my man was trying to get it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't hard yet.
Nah, so I was
I'm
like,
just scratching. Bitch, look, I'm just scratching.
nah, she knew, nigga, cause I ain't hot it. I was like, no, you're coming.
Hey, you're coming.
So I was like, see, the thing was, I was
stay
like,
with it,
I was
man.
trying to send you the video, like the picture, like I did last time. She was like, nigga, stop lying. Like,
That's the worst. When you dead ass serious and they think you lying.
like, so I did it to you last time. Like, come on, son, you know you lying.
So you still at that age? You still at that stage? Ooh, you still at that stage when you
That's
send
what
it?
folks.
You good there, before.
Yeah, you still at the stage where you send your girl like videos and shit like that?
Nah, it was just for her to come upstairs, like, you know, upstairs.
Oh, alright. Oh, she was downstairs this whole time.
Yeah.
You think I would have walked out dick swinging?
Nah,
What if the kids had the phone?
nah.
Open it up and boom.
But yeah, let me get to my next question real quick. So,
Everybody answer this one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
so
Oh, that's some bullshit right here.
you're sitting down one day having lunch outside, and a guy walks up, introduces himself. Hey, I'm Rick. What's your name? And you tell him your name.
Sure.
And he goes, yo, I'll pay you $1 million for each shoot. We have 10 different shoots. But he wants you to be the cameraman for gay porn. Would you do it?
Wait, I'm filming the gay porn,
You filming
and he's
it.
paying
$1 million per shoot.
I'm doing it.
Yo,
I'm
what?
doing it, bro.
I'm getting my Russell jacket with the orange.
First of all,
My caution jacket.
I'm a photographer. It doesn't matter. As
He
long
said
as
he already do this.
I do like taking pictures of whatever. Like I got booked to do like a trans thing in Lancaster.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like
Think about that.
you interested in knowing or some shit? Like,
I'm just saying.
Pause yourself. You seem like you interested. I'll get you a ticket if you need one. Nah. On the serious note though, like that shit don't. It doesn't bother me. Money is green. You know what I mean? Like as long as that money right, I'm taking. I'm not getting.
How many shoots?
I'm not getting. Young
Said
$1 million ain't enough. What, 10?
You said 10 shoots?
That's 10 million.
It's $10 million.
Tax-free.
Tax free. Briefcase in hand, like
Nigga, tax
Yeah,
free
let's
or
go.
take the tax
Let's
free.
go.
I'm still doing it.
ain't nobody be in it. Give
Yeah.
$5 million.
Him and Young and May.
6 million to shoot,
The red dildo?
6 million to shoot, 60 million, bro. Would you hold on? Will any of y'all do it?
Like,
in
Join for extra 5 million?
no, I'm not joining. Now you want
I gotta be the guy.
What?
No.
Nah, I'm not doing it.
No.
Nah?
No, you by yourself.
Wait, but is it extra
Stop
5 per
talking.
shoot?
Yeah,
Extra 5 per shoot?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving. I ain't
That's
taking.
60 million per shoot.
I ain't taking though. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm good.
There ain't no what a little lube can't help. You know what I'm saying?
You grab my man waist.
I ain't grabbing no waist. I'm.
How you do that?
I go.
I'm in there like
Yeah, gotta go with the doggy. That boy gotta go with the doggy.
I'm in there like swimwear. Give me that 60.
Yeah. Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, I'll just take the 10 million.
Yeah,
I think shit, you'll
I'll take
You're taking the 10.
I'll take the regular agreement. Yeah. I'm not doing the extra.
Give it 10 mil, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? So you do it? Nah, I mean like the original, like the 10 million.
Oh, it's a fuck Ray. Ray's the only one extra like that.
Literally, fuck Ray.
Yeah, Ray's the only one that's gay right now.
He's not gay. He's just different.
I'm different.
Different
Yeah, I'm
than gay.
different. I saw my face. You bum? No. Next question.
Next one.
I'm only here to.
So your girl.
These are the reason why my girl be looking at me like.
So all right, your
My girl
girl,
about to question me.
your girl catches you cheating.
Oh, I'm dead.
Listen, no, listen.
I don't condone that.
She catches you cheating. She storms out the house. Comes back 10 minutes later and was like, "Nah, I'll stay with you
Let me see your phone.
under one condition.
What?
I get a hall pass. I get one free fuck. Would you do? Would you stay with her?
Hey, it depends on how much I love her, man. Like that shit's hard.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say no for one reason.
Can I ask who it is?
No,
No, it's a free hall
She just-
pass. You leave that hole whatever you fucking feel like it, man.
Are there any? Okay.
I feel
Are
like
there any scenarios you want to put in here, or this is just straight? How
I feel like people gotta be off.
That's point blank. That's straight to the point.
So if she catches you cheating, basically how? As in fucking?
Fucking another
fucking
bitch. She walks in on you.
What's your definition of cheating? It's crazy.
That was a good one.
Nah, chill. Don't do that ever again, yo.
That's straight to the point.
Yo, that's funny.
Like she storms out the crib like "fuck you, you dirty," and walks out.
Fuck you, dirty.
You feel me? And comes back 10 minutes later. It's like,
Oh, you dirty
nah,
dick
baby,
nigga.
I'm willing to stay with you. I just get a free hall pass.
Ah, fuck, man.
No questions asked. Like you can't ask me no questions.
I'll let it rock. I'll let it.
You let it
I don't want to know about it.
I'm letting it rock. The only simple fact that is because the reason you sit here and told me if she gets a free hall pass, it's not emotional.
See, I'm gonna
But
go
it could
different.
be emotionally.
That's
too.
my thing. I'm
It
gonna
could
go.
be somebody she
No,
was feeling for
I'm
money.
gonna
But
be different.
you can't add that. If
You
if
can't.
I say it, if
You
I
can't,
say it,
but I'ma tell her not for
don't
it.
add scenarios.
No, we don't
I'm
ask.
talking-
We're not asking questions. But it could have been
Scenarios.
somebody.
How's that a question?
No, I'm saying
It
though,
could have
like,
been somebody she down
but
with.
what he was saying is
She already
that
got plans on humping
she
this
got
dude.
a free hall pass, and we
They
can't ask
just
no
so happened to
questions.
catch you.
You know what?
Like I would let it rock. My only request is not to let me know.
And whenever you did it,
Yeah, whenever you did it, do it. Do not let me know about it. I don't want to know about it at all. So I don't know if you did it or you didn't do it. Because I don't want to know about it at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like don't.
So what if she?
So
what if she's begging the dude for a month straight and then comes out like, "Babe, I just did it one time."
I don't want to know.
You married one ass
Keep it.
The reason I'm like, yo, just leave me because I'm not doing it because she's probably gonna smash the dude she wanted to smash.
But it goes to
Yeah,
all
just like you
hold
smashed
on.
the girl you wanted
But
to
the
smash.
thing-
But
but the
then-
thing
They
is-
wanted to smash me.
huh?
It's a double
You wanted to
standard.
smash
Yo,
her
that
too.
was the most.
It's a double standard.
This is the most man shit to say, yo.
It's the most nigga shit to say, bro.
It's a double standard for me, though. Like,
No.
as
mean,
in,
Lil,
like,
you got
I'm
hit.
trying to be.
Try to get loose.
I'm sitting here trying to be like realistically. It's a double standard, though.
In a way.
Yeah, I fuck who I want to fuck. Look, by all means, you gonna do what you gonna do. Don't tell me about it though. I'm sorry you find out about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry you find out about me.
That's
I
a
don't
good
want
way to look at it, honestly.
I don't
say
tell
nothing.
me. Yeah, don't tell me nothing about it. I just don't want nothing about it.
Not blessed.
But I'm trusting you to do it that one time.
That's tough. That's tough.
And you know why it's tough? I'm gonna tell you no. I'm gonna let you know right
But
now.
you was smacking. I was smacking Gigi. Okay.
No, it didn't happen to me, but my boy was a part of that actually.
And he got caught cheating.
Yeah, like the girl caught her man cheating, so my boy was a part of the revenge fuck.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I remember.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
cool
think
when
you
you're.
told me this
But
story.
It's
the
cool
thing
when
is-
you're on that part though.
No, but the thing is, the revenge fuck never stopped. It
They
was
just
like
kept
every
pumping.
day,
Oh.
and then the
That's
shit
what
that
I'm
they were
saying.
doing
That's what I
was no longer revenge fuck. It was like, yeah,
And, yo,
we ain't gonna be here.
low key, think about that shit. Like, yeah, you get her that one pass, and then she find out that dick better than yours.
Oh, and that's GG. Yeah,
Oh.
listen, I think I might do the same thing, bro. I might be like, listen, yo, I fucked up heavy. If you want
That's
to
right.
hash it out, cool. But I already know what's about to happen. We're done here. Because
That's why I gotta do an OG on her.
What?
Nigga, you can't bring the whole. Yo, you can't bring a dealership. You can't bring a dealership, bro.
You bringing out the fucking Bronco?
You niggas trying to bring out the convertible, the coupe. Like, no, you keep your SUV, nigga. Are we trying to add in the convertible and coupe?
Bro, you bringing out the Ford Bronco?
Oh, you bringing out the whole Ford Bronco. I don't know.
I'm Gucci. That whole passport.
Yo, Ray said, nah, I know it's about to go there.
Yeah, no,
I'm good. I'm fast.
No,
So show you right now.
Yeah, no, shit about to be in all type of holes. I'm Gucci, bro.
But you know what's crazy? But what if it wasn't like that? What if it was really just gonna be a one-time thing? Like you don't lost somebody that was really just.
The thing is, the one-time thing could still be a better thing than what you were rocking.
Alright, but it's still one-time thing. The one-time thing you did too could have been better than
And
hers.
you know what? You're absolutely right. And I fued up crazy.
But
we fighting it out, or we cleanse this right here.
You hear me? You hear me? Wow. Y'all really sound like some self-centered people.
But the thing is, curiosity. Curiosity hits crazy though.
Yeah. See, and that's what they said. Men can't take it. Men can't, and they
What
right.
are you doing right now?
And imagine, yo,
She got her the Belgian-
bro, just imagine.
The Belgian pretzel?
She's not telling you who it is, nothing.
But yo, look,
Nigga, you could be
could be
sitting next to the boy. That's what I'm
It could be
saying.
one of
I was
y'all.
just about to say.
If
You
y'all-
could be sitting
if y'all
next to the
fucking
man
talking,
that
I'm
easy
scrapping.
Oh, no, I
so hold on. So
What
What's the question?
Speak into the mic, Nev. Nev, speak into the mic.
This is one of my boys.
If y'all don't fucking tell me I'm
No,
scrapping
this-
all
No,
four
that's
of
the
y'all.
mic, Nev.
Oh,
That's
if
the
y'all
mic.
don't fucking tell me.
If I found out, it's a wrap.
Why you look at me?
Damn, you the second mechanic?
With the cigarette.
Benz, Beamer, Honda. Don't matter. I'm still there.
Question? Depending on how. You stupid. Depending on how long this one goes, this might be my last one, but I might have one more. So,
No, cut it off after this.
nigga, listen, nah. So,
I'm in trouble with
so
Red.
listen. You at the movies with your side job.
Oh.
Right? Listen to this.
Yo, why you trying to incriminate us, bro?
Scared. Listen now. Listen to the
I'm
full.
single and I'm
Listen to the full question.
I'm faithful as fuck.
You in the movies with your side joint. Y'all sitting in the back row.
You in the movie, your side on.
No,
Ask
this
no,
is a question.
yourself for yourself.
Let the brother speak. Let the brother speak.
I got a side joint. But you in the movies with the side joint. You sitting in the back row.
So you in the movie with your okay.
Y'all in the corner.
You in the corner.
You see your girl walk by with another dude. You confront her there or not?
Cheap man,
Yes.
It equals out, baby.
Low key, I would have been petty. Low key, I would have walked to the side with her, like with the side joint, and be like, "Yo, I see you though. I see you though." And walk off.
You just air clap? Yo, good shit, bro.
See, this is where I'm gonna tell you I'm way smarter than
I
you.
was like, "Yo, babe, you good?" And keep it
Oh,
pushing.
nah. I'll flip the whole shit. I'll be like, John, this is Stacy. Stacy, this is John. So, who you?
Look like me. I would have been like,
10
"Yo."
steps ahead of y'all.
Oh, shit. Let me do this.
How much time this shit happen to you?
Never. I'm gonna record her while she walking.
Cause she ain't
I'm dipping out the movies. I'm sending it. Yo, Duke just sent me this. He's at the movies with his John. He
See,
just
that's
sent
not
me
whole
this.
that shit. Yo, they just jumped me at the yeah. That's that shit. Don't put my name in
That's a
it.
man.
No, that was just.
No,
That's just.
no,
That's not the name I would put. My man just sent me this video.
Yo, my man, son.
My
Yo,
man just
my
sent me
man
this
is the
video. What's up?
ultimate cheetah.
No, I'm not.
Hey, yo, team, text me. I got some stories to tell you.
That's crazy. You biggie?
Yo, you can tell yo, this is the ultimate cheetah.
Who shot you?
But I'm saying, like, that's what I would do. Think I'm walking out, sending to yo. My man just sent me this video. What the fuck going on?
To make sense.
Hey, yo. Matter of fact, I'm on my way. Stay there. I'm walking through the door. Nigga, bitch, what the fuck is you doing?
You right there?
Yo,
The face,
Scott, hold on,
I'm in the car.
Word.
Yo,
No, you give it to yo, baby. Go heat up the car.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna hit it with you.
Bro.
Go get some nachos.
But what if y'all both see each other then?
No, that's not. That's some of the ask.
He said that's not the question I asked.
What I'm asking is, what if y'all both see each other? Then what?
Look, man, we gonna have to talk about it when we get home.
I'm not. No. Nah, if I see her with another nigga and I'm with another bitch, I'm not gonna disappear and then text him like, yo, who the fuck? Then I feel bad like, bitch, I was on the host.
Hey, yo, babe, I will never be in these positions. All right, man.
That's big fact.
None of us.
Yo, Viv.
Damn.
You dropped the dance?
Oh.
Yo, Viv. Viv.
I'm just gonna keep it at babe. Babe, it will never
Yeah,
get to that point.
imagine-
Hold on, let me go. I got one more.
Imagine that song and I started talking to Viv like
I'm done.
on some sad shit like.
Nah, this one ain't that crazy. This one's actually like on some real shit. Bro.
I'm caught up.
Hey, yo, Viv. My name is Dukins and I'm a Leo. And I know all the things that a girl wants.
Let's get this question.
Yeah, let's see that video? By B2K? No, like,
Yo,
Hold on.
and I'm a
2K
Leo.
or Ricky?
B2K.
So
Did I
this
fucking
is,
say Pretty Ricky? I said B2K.
nah, this is on some real shit though.
You said that last one,
You-
and you just gotta.
You and your wife been together for 10 years.
You got some spicy questions.
Nah, this one's more like heartfelt, so I'm not on some G shit. You've been with her for 10 years. She passes away. How long before you're getting involved with another
You said
person?
10 years.
Next week.
My man said I'm in the Beamer already.
Switch to Porsche.
My boy's in the Beamer already.
Switch to Porsche.
Yo,
Fuck that
he said the
bitch.
lease was due.
Fuck the Benz.
I traded it in for the Porsche. He said I traded in the Benz for Porsche, and I ain't talking about the car. It's the bitch named Porsche.
This nigga said he in the Beamer already.
But to me, I say it has to be over a year. I don't think you can do it right away. Well, I know you. You're the only one I can speak from this experience. Actually,
I'm gonna really add to that though. To be honest with you, I don't give it a time limit.
No, you just about to say that.
whenever
don't
you're
give-
done grieving.
No, I don't give it a time limit for the simple fact that you're always gonna dwell on that. You know what I'm talking about? If you really lost a loved one, you're always gonna have that on your mind.
Right.
Now, for example, it could be a month, 2 months.
I feel like
If you find that connection deep down, if you really do find that connection,
you feel it's fine.
What if your wife was your shit?
it feels fine though.
Bitch,
That's my opinion. That's
I'm gonna throw
mine.
this. I'm gonna throw this. How about if she says, like,
Nah, that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
when I pass, like,
But you gotta
like,
like you can.
I'm giving you
can
proof,
do
like,
that.
to move on.
But but that's my thing. She died suddenly,
proof
so
of
there's
that.
none of
No,
that.
but
Yeah, next week.
That's you honestly.
Nigga, she died suddenly. There was no prep for it. He said, "Yeah, next week."
But you honestly can't define them how you feel though.
No, that's real.
You know,
Yeah,
But
that's
you can
not-
keep
that's
it. You can
my-
keep it like that. Though,
you can't put a
'cause
time limit on that. It's just whenever
That's
the heart's
exactly
ready
what
to
I'm
go and you're ready to go.
I don't know,
yeah, 'cause
like,
maybe you met someone that makes you feel the same way she did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want.
Or somebody that
I
reminds
know
you.
that. I know that, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
some-
that would turn me off.
But
Some people know that.
or somebody that reminds you of her.
I'm just saying. Some
Honestly,
people
But
might.
that would turn me off.
For you, that would
me.
turn you
That
turn
would-
you off.
that
That
would
would
turn
turn
me
me
off.
off. That would turn me on for the simple fact that
It's saying
there's
proof of
another
that.
person that
Yeah.
can say
I
and
don't want
fulfill
nobody
that.
like her.
That could fulfill
She's hard
that.
as gay. She's
That could
hard.
fulfill that part in me. That's for me.
No, I get it.
I genuinely
How old-
we got it. We
How
got
old
it.
am I?
27.
Y'all been together 10 years, whatever. Say now.
Nah, because if I'm 70, that's it, man. That's it.
Oh no. See, no, you're young still. You're still out there slanging it back. You're still out
Nigga,
here
if
slanging
I'm
it back.
70, that's
Listen, man,
it.
I'm 70. My dick ain't hard. I'm still slanging. You got me fucked up.
Niggas,
Life ain't over just because.
That's who?
OJ,
No, we should ask you. You were ready to be an OJ just 2 questions ago. What you talking about?
You had it.
White Bronco and everything, you heard?
But yeah, I agree to the extent that to the point where you're saying there shouldn't be a time limit.
Yeah, there's no time limit to that.
But to me, I don't think I could even try and connect with anybody else. I don't care if it's a natural connection or anything.
There's no real answer to that because You never know until you're in that
And
situation.
at the same time, regardless, whether you do it in a month or a year, you're gonna look like the bad guy in everybody's eyes anyway. So,
Oh, yeah.
you're moved on. Like, you
Yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
people's gonna expect you to move on after a while. Like, you're gonna look like the bad guy if you're moving on a week and a half later.
I just
You know what I mean? Like,
You know,
I don't care, and I don't give a fuck.
Like the
she hit.
if the heifer just,
Hey,
but hold on,
This
wait up.
thing gotta continue moving on, baby.
But hold on, if the heifer just died, like the
I
heifer
have
just,
to just die.
if the heifer just died, like you can't. If you move on in like a week and a half, it's over.
You gotta reconstruct the transmission.
Yo, if you got,
You gotta reconstruct the transmission.
The thing I will be, she's gone. Come over.
Wait. Why are you calling me hood?
wow,
Wait.
wow.
Bro,
Yo, so this concludes episode 14.
Hey, yo, D.
Yo,
I said she dead. Come
no,
through.
I'm saying, yo, I'm gonna cook the other bitch. Yo,
So let's go back to the.
that bitch is gone.
Let's go back to the game video scenario. You telling me you're not in it anymore?
I'm still not in it.
Nah, because
Yo, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's
let's conclude
episode.
episode 14.
Episode 4
I got another.
of the H&H podcast.
Whoa, man.
Once again, I'm your boy D Hood.
This was a spicy episode.
Just wait till next week's question.
My boy Neff, my boy Scott,
Listen,
and my
man.
boy Eno.
I don't even answer all the bad questions.
Yo,
That's
like,
the good one.
like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. Peace. Yo, keep us going because this content ain't gonna run out. You heard me? So you already know.
Hit that notification bell
Yes.
so you be updated when we
This
post new
next week,
videos.
you hear me?
And everybody have a good one, man.